Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone where the Lich King himself awaits us atop, because we didn't trigger that yesterday, and it appears that the cheating shit that he does is very class specific. So that was a mage only, the 1 HP thing, and I was thinking, well, you know, Hearthstone has broken with the whole thing, you know, no one else but the mages can have much of a chance of doing that with the 1 HP, and I think I did rather well. But it appears there is the Kabal lackey, and it's only 40 dust to create. It's a common, and this with the whole done. With the whole thing, right? So, I mean, we could have Dreadsteel Knights, but we will get rid of you for a Kabal Lackey. And do I have Counterspell? I do have Counterspell. And, I mean, to get one of them, it's 10% chance. So to get both of them, it's a slim chance. And I'm going to keep it 1-1. Because reasons. And raisins. But all the other heroes essentially have their own cheats that he does on them turn 1. So yeah, I'm still going to be playing the mage. We did rather well considering. We will cheat, a double cheat and triple cheat, and we'll just keep restarting until we get the RNG for those, and then we will play from there, and then we'll keep renoing because, you know, it's still a reasonably difficult challenge even if we do that. But, you know, we got pretty close to the end, and we'll keep our lifesteals, and we'll try and save Reno for later when it's a bit more dire. And, you know, we could always secret steal and steal reduce his HP to 1, you know, if we get that rather than... Well, I mean, now we're going to replay because we didn't really get what we need. So let's restart. If he can cheat, we can cheat. It's the world's shittest way of playing. But if he's a cheat, you know, we will have to cheat back. And yes, we could double play and double tap to go, but you know, we want Reno in place, so it's going to make it harder to mulligan it, but it's going to make the battle a lot... Come on, Malcazar, you're cooking me here. I know cooking isn't the correct term for that, but still, you know, he's like, I have to flap my dick about and show that I'm here. We'll just mulligan until we get the counterspell and the Cabal guy. We got a counterspell, now will we get a turn 1 Cabal? So this time we're going to wait for Malcazar to play out because we had one and we could get him on the draw. We did not, so we have to restart again. And in essence, this is where you've designed it for this to happen. Because he even goes, oh, how did that get past QA? You know, quality assurance and Kabal lackey.
I am the beginning and the end. I am the new meta.
The new meta is to mulligan until you get counterspell. We need counterspell on the turn now. Because without that, we're cooked. And yes. And you know that we got counterspell. We got a go. So now you're gonna get cocked. Lich King, get cocked.
I alone hold sway over the bitter chill of death.
And then I'm going to taunt you.
No one orders me around. That get past QA.
Because we cooked you, that's how. That's how it got past quality assurance. Yeah, I'm just going to fireball. And then we'll see what we got. Right, so I can kill that with Rory's torch, and now we've got a game on, and we can win. Because we've got our health, and we don't have to worry about it.
Can forestall my inevitable triumph.
If you trade your thing into me, I'm okay with that. Because, hey, you know, we got the health to burn now. We don't have to cheat so much. Choose a death rattle secretly. And it is very cold. Well, keep attacking me. I do not care. I will freeze you. And then you get dead. And then... should we fireball him? Let's give him a fireball. Just one. Then we can fireball him next time. I did consider healing. But, you know. Right, so now we can... I mean... we got choices. We can deal 3 damage to all minions, or give them all +2/+2, which sounds pretty terrible, to be honest. So you want to give all minions +2/+2? I think not. Right, you get dead. Then sure, why not? I mean, 3 damage to all minions is going to be coming. Just not that turn. Ooh. I forgot we've got a deck designed around that. Yeah, we don't want to give all minions +2/+2 because that would be terrible. He has a lot of minions, right, so he will be going for our face still because he's programmed to ignore. Destroy it? Sure, it kills all of them. Apart from him, but I'm okay with that. Summon 2 1/1 skeletons. That's not really that great. Right, so I can destroy and I can kill that, or I can freeze. I mean, these are all pretty terrible. I'm gonna put you out there. And you're probably gonna ignore it, and then it's gonna destroy things. Oh, here we go. Now you're gonna attack it and kill it, which isn't great. Can I freeze him? I wonder. Right, now we could do with a flame strike. Yeah, of course you're gonna kill it. Now that you got your sword out. Right, so I can destroy one, I can freeze. I will freeze him if possible, but it's not possible. He's immune to freezing. I mean, he's still gonna attack it, which isn't ideal. Not ideal at all, and our frame rate has gone through the window. There is an escape. Death is always an escape, but you're gonna kill my 5/5. Which is gonna make life a lot harder for us. Yeah, of course you do. And we're gonna lose to this stage, aren't we? Oh, the frame rate. Can we turn this effect off? I mean, I have to give him something to throw. His finger. Attack the 1/2. Be an idiot. I mean, even Malk survives one hit. He went face. Damn it. It's because he knew he had lethal. And he still has lethal. We have ice block though. Okay, it's not the end of the world. This is not the end of the world. And he didn't realise that. And we may still get Reno. Reno is all that we can hope for to survive. We're dead. I mean, even if I do this, you know, it's not enough to save us. Not at all. No one can help you now. Now we're gonna have to mulligan again. Exactly how I feel. Because we have to... No. We have to mulligan for counterspell Cabal. If we're gonna beat it with Jaina. And I think Jaina's our best hope, to be honest, of beating him. Because, you know, it's still a hard fight even without that. But still, you know, he's going to cut the other things in other ways. I think the priest is the easiest one because he only gets rid of the emotes. Because I have counterspell, you are making that reference. I guess he only says that when you've got one of the cards that he expects. Because he's like, oh, you caught on to the meta. Oh, bollocks. Well, we're not ending our turn. And the meta is to just restart him until we get what we want. And it's a shit meta and it's a shit way of doing it. But, you know. Right, well, we've got Cabal Lackey. It would be nice if we could have that. But we cannot have nice things. Give me counterspell right now. We need to wait for the turn again. To see if we get counterspell. I mean, like I said, I might even take it if it's steal his thing, but it is neither. Because, you know, if we can steal his spell and get him down to 1 HP in an instant, then that is also good. And something we will do. And again, you know, we could take multiple copies, but... Coxar guy. And he is who we need. Right, so none of these. We need both of our things. So, I beat Malk. That is ideal. Cabal Lackey. Which means we will need to play for counterspell, and if it doesn't come we have to wait. So now we have to wait and see if we get it on the turn. It's the turn, and not the river, because the river's the 5th card. Poker turns. The flop! The turn. And no. It did not save us. It's always the river that saves you, and I bet it would have come on the river as well. Of course we don't have a hand if that's the flop, and you know. Right. None of these. Well, you're a big fat cheat, so who cares what you have to think about things. 1. Come on, turn. Be kind to me on the turn. Which is why it would be nice if it just gave it to you. It's like, you know, mirror entity is not good enough. It is not good enough. I mean, why put duplicates in the deck when you're just going to be doing this anyway? Yeah, it makes it a bit quicker, but it's still a bit shit. I mean, he cheats, so we might as well cheat our deck and, you know, shuffle it in our favour so that it comes straight out. You know, sleight of hand, leave this on top and that on top. And, you know, he essentially has it as a quest, so I bet it's triggered as a quest as now Flame Strike. So it gets recognised as a quest, so he always has it. And we'll always play it first turn. The slowest reset ever. And he's just sat there going, well, why are you shuffling your deck over and over again? Well, you know, we've got reasons. Well, you know, it's good enough to get there as long as we get a bit of luck. Right now we need to wait for a turn 1 Cabal. Give me a Cabal Lackey! We need a Cabal Lackey. We did not get him. Job done. Well, you did a big jobby on us, didn't you? I know it's boring to watch, but this is how they've made the shitty boss fight. You asked for it.
Wished prize will be a testament to my legend level play.
What, cheating? Net decking? Yeah, so legendary, such legendary. Such legendary play of the net decker. He's got a net deck on his forehead. It's a big fat net deck, isn't it? Give me what I want. I always get what I want. You don't want to see me when I don't get what I want. It's not what you want. As he quotes Avril Lavigne of all things. We would like to keep that in play as well, so that we can get... Come on, get on with it, Lich King. And if you want to run your bets, will we get it this time? Counterspell, we got one of them.
Your anguished cries will be a testament to my legend level play.
How do you work out the percentage? Well, there's 30 cards in the deck, and then we get 3 cards on the flop. Yeah. So, you know, that's 3 out of 30, so that's 10%, and then we can mulligan some of them, and because we need both, the odds are even lower. Because we need 2 out of 3, so, you know, it's less. Obviously we get some mulligan, so, you know, the fact that there is that increased odds. But it still isn't that helpful.
I am the beginning and the end. I am the new meta.
You're the small meta. None of these. Could you reset quicker? Because, you know, this is shit and boring. To reset over and over again just to beat your ass.
Your suffering will be legendary.
Can I turn off the intros and all of this shit just so that we can get through? Is there a way to turn off effects and things from your entity? Ice block? No, none of these. We need counterspell and we need douchey kabal lords. We have none of those so far.
Is that your death? It looks like a plea for help.
It's a deck that I've had to make to beat your ass. None of these. We need at least one in the flop, otherwise we're definitely not going to get it in the turn. And it takes so long to load that it's annoying. Our Lich Mage. Right, Flame Strike is good, but not what we need.
It looks like a plea.
Reno is also something we'd like, but not in the first turn. We need 2 of our very specific cards that we're not getting, and I want to beat Malkazar before he triggers. Maybe he's triggering in the background, and then that's why we're waiting, because he's throwing his cards into our deck silently. I don't know if that has an effect on it. This is the one.
I am the beginning and the end. I am the new meta.
Now we need to wait for the turn. And hope. We've got a 1 in 32 chance of getting what we want, and this is not him. No. Click, click, and I'm clicking teeth because that's what you put me to. Right, Kabal Lackey.
Your anguished cries will be a testament to my legend level play.
Yeah, the only thing legendary about your play is how dull we've got to wait for this turn now. Goodbye, teeth. Say goodbye to your teeth. Oh, fuck you. I mean, at this point you think, well, doubling your chances by doubling the number of things in your deck would be ideal, but Again, you just know that that's gonna cock our Mr. Man.
Prize will be a testament to my legend level.
It'll cook Reno, and we don't want to cook Reno again. So now we wait for the turn and hope for counterspell. I mean, the fact that we get a draw gives us a bit of a chance, but not good enough. Not enough.
Jaina versus the Lich.
So we've been doing this for half an hour maybe. Oh dear.
Your suffering will be legendary. Your rank will not.
We will win this eventually. It's just that we've got to do this over and over and over and over and over again because it's in stupid design. Why have you designed it for this specific meta? That you have to do this bollocks.
Righteousness that drives you. I wonder.
I mean, you know, we got pretty far without doing this, but it's just annoying and very much RNG driven, and you know, it's pointless going into the battle when we could just sit and do this over and over again and have a much better chance of this.
Is that your deck? It looks like a plea for help.
And there's only so much you can say as you mulligan over and over and over again. Kabal lackey. We just need a counterspell. Give me a counterspell. I asked him nicely. He did not provide. Next time we're going to get a counterspell and no kabal lackey.
Jaina versus the Lich King.
You asked for it.
You think I'll have mercy on the likes of you?
How's your day going anyway? I hope you're having a much better time of it. Feel free to fast forward to whenever we finally get everything we need. He says at this point, and you know, if you're sat watching me reset this over and over again, congratulations to you, but you can see how stupid they've designed this.
Is that your deck? It looks like a plea for help.
I mean, possibly I edit this out, I don't know, we'll see, because who wants to sit and watch this over and over again? It's not good, is it? It is not good.
The Lich King.
Right, can we get this going quicker?
Oh, that wretched pile of cards. A deck.
Give it to me this turn. 1, 3, I call it. But it wasn't the case. You can have wishful thinking. That wasn't feeling it, that was being wishful thinking about it. And that dragon is crying out in pain at this.
You call that wretched pile of cards a deck?
Give me what I want. No. I need to play players. I do not want to sit here and watch this go over and over and over again. It's just stupid at this point.
You asked for it.
Oh dear.
That wretched pile of cards a deck?
Mulligan. Give me 3 new cards and, you know, we've got a chance counterspell. Now we just need Kabal Lackey turn 1 and then we're good to go. And if we can get that, we can't afford to skip and, you know, reset because just getting 1. We got a Chode though. If I could play Lawwalker Chode on the first turn and get a copy of that, wouldn't be too bad.
You asked for it.
Your anguished cries will be a testament to my legend.
We did get rid of our lifesteal guy as well, so, you know, he is a level 1 lifesteal though. Right, now we need to wait for the turn. They should really weight it in advantage of the 2 cards that you need for this stupid metal. bollocks. Because if you're going to make people reset and reset for it, then, you know, I'm just saying, give them what they deserve, give them better odds of drawing it.
You asked
Just for this fight, you know.
I'll have mercy on the likes of you.
Because look how often you have to reset to get this shit right. 1. Give me counterspell. Because I'm not going to buy more copies of the shitty cards to just to beat this guy. Well, we'll sit here another few turns and a few millennia to see. I guess you get to see how stupid this is and how long it takes to reset to get it.
you asked for it.
'Cause it's not fun.
Anguished prize will be a testament to my legend-level play.
Why did you design him like this? No, I'll beat him with Jaina. I am not going to go with another hero at this point. We've come this far. We will beat him with Jaina.
The Lich King!
Right, counterspell.
You asked for it.
I am the beginning and the end.
Give me a Cabal Lackey.
And the new meta.
There. No. We have to wait for the turn. We've got a Reno in hand though, so it's not so bad. Get out my deck. Bollocks. And we do another play
The Lich King!
to see if we can finally guess it. Vaporize isn't good enough.
And the end. I am the new meta.
And you can only do it turn 1, so it has to be turn 1. I mean, you're pretty good for later for Hearthstone. But we need to get that far. We need a lot of luck with our cards, you know, because we need Flame Strike for that later stage. And
You asked for it.
I am the beginning and the end.
even Blizzards to freeze them all. You know, Blizzard and Flame Strike in a row is what we need, and we did not get anything we needed. We need those 2 cards that we need specifically for turn 1.
The Lich King!
I mean, the deck is very much made up of
You asked for it.
very specific cards that we need in very specific order. Cabal Lackey? Oh, come on. Give me the Cabal Lackey. I need a Cabal Lackey. I summon you from the deck. Cabal Lackey. Not what we needed. But like I said, you know, we can't play anything else turn 1.
Jaina!
Otherwise, we go down to 1 HP and then it just defeats the whole purpose.
You asked for it.
You call that wretched pile of cards a deck?
So this is stupid. None of them. Oh yeah.
Jaina versus the Lich King!
Sorry about this. Cabal Lackey.
You asked
Okay.
for it.
You think I'll have mercy
Now I just need
on the
counterspell.
likes of you?
And then we're good to go. Come on, counterspell. Give me a turn. Let me play. No. I mean, we had Blizzard in hand again for later, but not ideal.
Jaina versus the Lich King!
It's too much RNG.
You asked for it.
I am the beginning and the end. I am the new meta.
It's too specific RNG, you know, you need your specific cards at specific times just to beat this guy. And it's stupid. It is.
Jaina versus
It's not
the Lich
fun when you have to do this. It's not even hard, you know, it's just unfair and stupid.
am the new meta.
And you have to be unfair back. And then we have to wait and hope for a Cabal lackey. So, you know, we have to hope for that. We could get it, but we don't. I mean, surely we're beating the odds now. At this point.
Jaina versus the Lich King.
You asked for it.
Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder.
I wonder too. I mean, this isn't fun. Restart. Oh no, Malkazar triggers. Oh, but
Jaina
we still reset fairly quick.
King.
You asked for it.
Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder.
I wonder too, I wonder too. We didn't get what we wanted. Lich King, why do you do this?
Jaina versus the Lich King.
Right, counterspell.
You asked for it.
Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder.
Give me a Cabal lackey. I mean, I knew that was a way to get the counterspell and do it first turn, but oh, fuck you. I, you know, didn't have the cards to do it.
Jaina versus the Lich King.
And again, you know, we could sit there for half an hour and struggle with our taunts and shit. And I guess I could replace them all for better things now that we're doing this, but still. God damn it. I really should mess with my deck and make it better. But I'm not doing the Cabal Lackey because it, you know, the whole point is I bought Reno, and you know, I guess Reno is the luck of the draw turn 6 as well if we manage to survive that without it. But, you know, if I can take both and do both, then we've got a much better chance of this. We just need the cards to fall in the right places at the right times for the luck.
Jaina versus the Lich King.
Right, Cabal Lackey, okay.
You asked for it.
You call that wretched pile of cards a deck?
Counterspell! We've got this! Finally. Okay, and if I don't edit it, I'll at least try and timestamp it, maybe? To say, hey, we got it here, finally. And hopefully we'll win this time. Right, get cucked.
How did that get past QA?
How did you get past QA? I mean, they must have tested it and been like, yeah, it's no problem to get this first turn, honestly. And it gets really irritating. And we can do nothing but hit you. So let's take your health down as quick as we can.
Rise is inevitable, and no emote can express your shame.
Well, you'd think you've killed us here, but you haven't. So get cooked. What? You traded? That's new. Right, give me a taunt. He'll get 2 copies of the taunt, but I'll get 1. Bring out your swords. I dare you. Right, a blizzard would be good here, but we kind of want to save it for his shitty stage. We could get a random mage spell, which would also help us. Right, Malkazar can eat all of these and survive, and that's good. But he may draw out his sword here. Right, we get a sludge belcher. I'm okay with that. That kills all of his minions. And then we get to keep Malchezaar alive. Actually, I can just polymorph it. And that was a smarter play. And next turn we can Wind Fury. Well, it's only a 1-2, so you know, great job on that. I'm going to Fireland you. And then take you down. Okay, so we're going to get some mage, some priest spells. That's not bad though. He's probably going to kill it now before we get any free spells. But we're in a good position. We are okay in this position. Yeah, of course he does. No spells for us! Alright, so we've got Reno. But I kind of want to put as many things out there as we can. We're not going to put out our big thing. Our big dick move. Just yet. Right, get rid of one. Now he's probably going to kill Malk, which is going to be annoying. Yep. Because he will just kill our Wind Fury, and we don't want to kill our Wind Fury. We will hold on to Reno. Ooh, yes. That helps a bit. This helps even more. Right, so we will do this. We will survive. And then I can consider Renoing next turn. Right, so he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. This gives us a bit of health back. Right, so I can do this and then shoot that. And we're not dead. Because he is still on the same problem. I can destroy it though, but I don't want to. Because I want to do this to it. So that we can eat it. Although, yes. Right. Now he has to trade into it. I'm not... Right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. I'm not going to freeze one of them. He will have to do that. Okay, that gives us another one back. Again, I'm not going to freeze it, because it would be dumb to destroy it. Like that, when I can turn it into a minion for me. And again, he can't kill us, so we're safe to play like this. Now, 2 of them will freeze. Well, actually, they'll all be dead. And we will gain some health back as well, because every time... Yeah, we don't get any that turn, but from every minion we get 3. Even if they go under. Oh, you are not doing that, but you're giving me an extra minion, so I'm okay with that. Right, you get eaten, and give me a minion back. You get eaten. And then I could kill the other, but I will let you attack. Because we're not dead to this. And he's burning his cards because he's an idiot. Right, now we could just play him to card burn, honestly. Would that be a smart move to play? Let's just fight. Get your thing nerfed. Yes, I did. You do not have any minions, interestingly. And I'm going to heal you, and not us. And then hit you for 1. Shit, I'm an idiot. I should have done it to that. Because it would have gave us a 3-6 with lifesteal. Okay, it's only a taunt. I can still do it. Destroy that. Of course you do. Freeze him. No. That's quite bad, right? So I can kill that. I will kill your one and get one for me. I will freeze you and destroy you. I'll get a flame geyser. And honestly, it's better to not kill one of these. Or even my guy. It's better to hold on to that, isn't it? And not attack. Right, 13. We've still got Reno in hand for the heal. When it becomes a problem, right? This is where it starts becoming an issue.
I will guide you.
Right, of course he does that, but I can still kill it. Which is why I didn't flame geyser, to be honest. Right, you get killed. I could have traded that and then shot it, but still, it's not the end of the world. Right, so I need to kill that, so I will do that. And yes, we lose one of our things. But then that allows me to kill that and prevent one of our minions getting destroyed. And then we will put this out there. You can't get past the thing. And we are in better shape this time to survive. Now you're a 99 taunt, fuck me. You do lifesteal, but it's not like lifesteal is going to help us too much. Right, so when a minion attacks, we can destroy it. Right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That gives us a minion back. Which I'm okay with, that equity. It made it a bit harder than it needed to be, but one of these is going to get vaporized. Hopefully the 5-5, because he'll trade the 2-3 into us, because that's the smart play. And you get cucked. Oh, you didn't. But that was dumb, because I can just kill it and get another back. Or I can play Yogg-Saron. I mean, I have to play smart, really. And we can Yogg-Saron next turn. Because he can only do a nominal amount of damage, and Yogg-Saron can destroy our lives, to be honest. Okay. Right, so I have options to destroy things to feed us now. A lot of options to feed us. You can destroy one of your own frozen minions? Interesting. Right, he also has the opportunity to ruin our lives. Right, it's frozen, so I'm going to Yogg-Saron this turn. Just for the RNG factor. Right, okay, we get a minion. Ooh, it's Ragnaros as well. Yes, and we got 2 MP back so that we can actually do that. Got a card draw. We got... we didn't do. Don't kill us. Don't kill Ragnaros. Well, it's not the end of the world. And you are going to turn into a minion for us, although you're frozen so you can't attack anyway. So I'm going to take one of the 1/1s and turn it into a minion for us. Nope, Ragnaros doesn't shoot that. He shot the other 1/1, which is again a minion for us. Dead. Essentially, right, so we have Ice Block still, so it's not the end of the world. You throw Rag, but that's not the end of the world either. Makesner is a problem though. You get destroyed finally, but you're only at 2 health, so it's not fantastic. Okay, you're cooking your own enemies here now, because that gives me stuff to do, although Flame Strike is fantastic because it wipes the board. What do? We get a Frozen Throne card out of it as well. Well, I mean, it's most sensible to lifesteal, to be honest, rather than Flame Strike. Although 4, 5, 6, 7, that would have been 8. I'm going to allow Makesness to live. What do we get actually? No, we don't get a Frozen Throne until we kill that. But I can freeze you and deal 4 damage to you. And then next turn we can just destroy Makesner. And that went to his face! Okay, we are on form. Yeah, 7 damage is nothing. We've got lifesteal for 6, although you've frozen us. But I will get a new minion back. Because I will destroy Makesner. Oh, you're just feeding me. You're helping me out here. And I'm okay with that. Right, Makesner has to go. And then, honestly, you just get frozen. Yes, he's concerning. 8 damage, boss. We will destroy some of his stuff. Oh, Ragnaros feeds us! He's an elemental! Ragnaros is actually the best card we could have got. Right, I might Flame Strike this turn. Ragnaros is gonna feed us so well. Right, you get unfrozen, but at the end of the day, you'll be nothing but trouble. And honestly, I'm gonna do this. Because then that gives us a 1-turn hit him. Yeah, still 8 heal. Plus 5 to maximum. 9 damage, that's nothing because we got Rag feeding us and we got these. All of which feed us. Do we want Elise, Star Seeker? Well, we've got a taunt. I can also trade and get another minion. I mean, he's pretty much drawing dead, so... Sure, why not, Elise? Get out there. Right, he has 6 cards. Oh, you're running out of cards, mate. Oh, diddums. 14 health. And yeah, you do 10 damage to me. I do 8 plus a load to you. Oh, you've got some armor back. Well, good for you. And you drew all your cards. You're gonna draw dead, mate. Do you have anything to say when you draw? Oh, you killed Ragnaros. Well, I mean, I'm gonna trade. We don't want to become Ragnaros. We just had Ragnaros and then it's though, do you now want to become Ragnaros? Right, 5. There's no way to get you down to 1, is there?
Get back.
That could be really dumb, to be honest. So we are not going to become Ragnaros, the Fire Lord, after this, because, you know, Ragnaros would also stop our health gain and kill us entirely. Right, you have one last card. You can do 12 damage to us. But we can survive 12 damage, so I am going to be stupid, potentially.
Get back.
Impossible.
And you are out of cards, mate.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
And we reject you, Lich King. We reject you hard. You are out of cards! And that's not a minion. You have nothing to play. Are you dead? Are we going to taunt him or are we going to kill him? I mean, are we... Oh, we don't have the mana for it. Oh well. Get cooked! Finally.
You did it, champion!
There must always be. Lich King.
And of course, we were already the frozen Lich, so, you know, that's kind of a pointless reveal. The newly crowned Frost Lich surveyed her domain. Legions of undead added their power to her own. She didn't even notice her blood freezing, because she was already frozen. And then we unlock a sword that shows all the heroes that you beat it with. So, you know, we beat it with 1 out of 9. We get our pack though. So, yeah, let's open our pack. Are we going to do all of them?
Impossible. Impossible. What do you say? Best of 9?
Not on camera, mate. Not on camera. That was hard enough to get that, but for Prince Arthur's, maybe it might be worth it. I don't know. But, you know, how long will this stay in our thing? Let's open our pack. Our hard-earned pack. Let's see what you gave me, Lich King. Give me a legendary. I deserve one. We didn't even reno, to be honest. Right, lifesteal, deal 2 damage to a minion. Summon a 5/5 copy of a random minion in your deck. Your friendly minion +1/+1. After you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it. And poisonous. Shadow Essence is the only half reasonable thing there. So, was that worth it? I don't know. But thanks for watching. Join us again for some more. Goodbye.